It appears that the much anticipated Ukrainian counteroffensive is beginning in earnest, that shaping operations have concluded, or at least the initial phases of those shaping operations, the initial probing operations have concluded, and there are huge tank battles raging right now in Zaporizhia. So these are my predictions for the next 10 weeks, what you will see. You will see the Ukrainians advance across Zaporizhia right to the Sea of Azov, cutting the land bridge to Crimea and beginning the siege of Crimea, which is going to be much worse for the Russians than it would have been because they blew the dam and cut off the water supply to a water-barren peninsula. Brilliant. Brilliant, guys. You'll see the liberation of Melitopol and Mariupol. And when the liberation of Mariupol begins, it took the Russians 6 weeks to take Mariupol. The Ukrainians are going to take it back in 6 days. We're going to see the complete collapse of the Luhansk front lines, all the way back to the Dragon's Teeth that run north to south just above Luhansk city. That's in the next 10 weeks, guys. As good as that is to hear, and as great as it is to be able to say, we cannot forget that this is going to cost Ukrainian lives. All those Russians that are going to die or that are going to flee, and if you are in Crimea and Russian right now, I would get out now while the Kerch Bridge is still standing, because it is not going to be standing for long. A lot of Ukrainians are going to die in the service of liberating their nation from these invaders. And there is only one person to blame for all of this death and destruction, and that is the genocidal lunatic in the Kremlin, whose name I won't even dirty my mouth with. Slava Ukraine.